It's the best, hands down.
It's crystal clear.
I love it. The things you can make are awesome.
No one else has quality epoxy like this.
It's easy to mix.
Tim is such a wealth of knowledge.
It's gotta be iCoat.
Welcome to the Resin Mastery Podcast, exploring iCoat epoxy. So welcome back to Resin Mastery. We have the big iCoat competition going on, celebrating 35 years, and also the release of Ultra, the Phoenix rising from the ashes, and Rachel getting married, and that date's coming up, hey?
Oh, yes. Yes, it's coming up super soon, 8 days in counting. But yeah, there's so many good things going on. And, basically we're just here to remind you of a couple of different things that you can do to make your chances a little bit better in the contest, and just a reminder of like how it works, what the prizes are. So Ian, what is first prize?
Well, I'm actually going to defer to you for this, because I think you can actually tell people, if this is the first time you listen and you haven't actually had an email or seen it. Rachel, tell people what they can win.
Okay, so first prize is 20 gallons of epoxy, but not only 20 gallons of epoxy, you also have the opportunity to preserve my wedding flowers, so my wedding bouquet and a few other trinkets that my dad was telling me about. And that is super cool, because it's not just that you get to do that and then you're like, oh, I'm using, this much of the 20 gallons of epoxy. You definitely get paid for that. So not only do you win, but you also win us as a customer to you.
Yeah, well, you get cash, basically. To actually go and get another free job without any lead generation or any of that. So yeah, it's a great addition on top of that 20 gallons, which you've got to think about it. Probably, it's a couple of $1,000s worth of free epoxy, and that's nothing small. Okay, second prize.
Second prize is 10 gallons of epoxy. So that's super exciting, because that's a pretty penny for that yourself.
Yeah.
That could be a year worth supply or a couple years worth of supply, depending on what your demand looks like or what you're doing.
Well, actually, though, Rachel, I'd say for some of our really busy customers, that's probably just a couple of weeks worth, because they're doing so much.
That's crazy to me. I have I've got a tiny little kit.
The 32-ounce one, yeah.
Yeah, 32 ounces. And I've barely dived into that, and I've already made a good amount of things. So I'm that's crazy to me. But yeah, a lot of people are doing a lot of business. So,
and third prize
is third prize, which is 5 gallons of epoxy, which is awesome. And then fourth through 10th prize gets 2 gallons of epoxy, which is still quite a lot. That's like a good little starter pack for anybody who's looking to get into it, hasn't yet, or already does and just kind of needs to top up before they order something else, or even if you just want to try the iCoat epoxy.
Well, you think about it, that's a lot of epoxy, and I would say to people out there as well, if you end up being one of the winners, maybe pay it forward and run your own little competition on your own website to say, hey, listen, I just worked with iCoat and won as part of their celebration competition. So I'm going to throw out there that if you want a wedding bouquet preserved, enter our competition, and maybe they could do something creative and say, we'll give you a 50% discount off it, and we'll pay some of this epoxy that we've won into your winning of our competition.
Wow, that's a super good idea. And then you'll get people that would definitely, especially if I didn't necessarily have as much money as I needed to, a little bit to do wedding preservation, that would make me be oh my gosh, yes. And then, I'd tell people and
pay it forward. Yeah, it's a great one. So Rachel, let me go over for everyone how to play, because I've been dealing with a lot of emails and a lot of feedback from everyone. And for anyone who's wondering out there, I want to win. They're giving away 50 gallons of epoxy, and I want to win part of it. So how do I get involved in this? I need to know. So here's what you need to know to play. And it's pretty easy. So the competition's designed so pretty much everyone wins, because by your participating and posting on social media, liking things, collaborating, showing people your work, at the end of the day, you're going to grow your own business. So, that is just a huge upside for people when they're actually involved in that. Then when you are active on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and there really are the three main sites where you can make hay promoting your business. Instagram, TikTok for sure. On Facebook, we actually have the iCoat products page, but we also have a tools group as well. And over time with this tools group, we're going to let you know about all the different tools people are using, how they're used. We'll have polls and quizzes on there. And a great thing with this is any money that we earn through this group is going to go back to rehoming pets. It's one of our sort of charities that we lean into. And when you get old and someone dies and they've got a dog that's left behind, rather than that dog being put down or put to sleep, we find it a new home and we rehome it. And that takes money. And so that's what goes into that. So, that's where our heart is with that. So we've told you about the social media things. So Rachel, you active TikTok, Facebook, Instagram?
Yeah. So, you just kind of got to go ahead and go for it. If you guys here's the simple thing is, if you are already on your phone, most of the time, I feel like people have Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and like access to their email, right? So, just if you're on there, just do it real quick, tag us.
It doesn't take long.
iCoat.epoxy. It doesn't take long. And that's like 1 point for you guys. If you subscribe to our podcast, it's 5 points. And then also, we've got our treasure hunt word, which is an extra 2 points. So you can just email us at the rmp@icoatepoxy.com. And that's really helpful. Also, collaboration on social media is 3 points each. So just remember, if you've already got Instagram open, you've got nothing to lose. I know that I mindlessly scroll for but a time each day. So, if you're doing that, just go for it. Get some points, and then, get one step closer to some free epoxy, because I know that's very exciting. And also, just want to throw in a little note there, to the winner who actually does my bouquet. I know when I have people over, when I have ladies at my church over, like friends, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, who did that? I didn't even know about something like this. And I will also refer back to the company. So that's super exciting. I just want to get you guys a little bit amped for it, because I know I'm going to have people asking me, especially the ladies. So
yeah. And the cool thing is that people, if you want to know, well, how do I know I won? Well, the winners are going to be announced on a live podcast. On the Resin Mastery podcast, we're actually going to announce the winners. We're going to go through how they won and what they did to get there as well. And, hopefully they'll reach out to us before we reach out to them. We're still considering whether you should have to be on the podcast itself to know that you've won. It's like, when they do those competitions and it's like the winner has to be present. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's a case of like, if you want to know if you've won or not, you'll have to listen to the podcast to then contact us to know. But we're sorting that out, and who knows how that'll go. But yeah, you can listen to Resin Mastery everywhere. It's on it's on Apple, it's on Spotify, it's on iHeart, it's anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can actually do that. So yeah, Rachel, this just a quick update for our listeners. It's exciting. We've got a lot going on in the background with this. Go onto Facebook, get onto the Epoxy Tools group. It's really good. And yeah, good luck to everyone out there in giving yourself a chance to win. You do amazing work. Share it with us so we can share it with the world. Share it with others so they can share it. Build communities amongst you. Like, we hear stories all the time in our interviews that one preservation artist referred the work to another preservation artist because they wanted someone close to where they live. Mm-hmm. And maybe that will be reciprocated, and you'll join together with each other in making sure that, that work just keeps expanding. We even have people contact the office and say, hey, I'm looking for a preservation artist in, and then they give a city, and because they want to like have that close relationship with someone dealing with their bouquet. So Rachel, any last thoughts?
No, I'm just super excited to to be able to, be a part of this and for people to be a part of my wedding somehow because like what? It's literally almost a year. We've got to track down which day we did the first podcast, but I think I'll be on my honeymoon, but either before or after we'll celebrate. And yeah, I'm just super excited to have you guys be a part of this.
So until next time on Resin Mastery, we'll see you again.